Alright, hello. I don't think I said I'm going to compare the two watches, the skx013, the true and the false, or the original and the fake, but that's the video that I am doing today, so I hope you will get some useful information out of this so you don't get scammed like I was. So let's begin. So here are kind of the key differences that you can look out for so you don't get scammed even without a loop or some magnifier. So the first thing I noticed was of course the false handset, because here the hour and the minute hand and the second hand that slipped, so I took the movement out and replaced and all of that, but the hour, the minute and the second hand, which is supposed to be the reverse lollipop, is not the correct handset for this watch, because handset should look like this. It should have a smaller hour hand, a little bit bigger hour hand, as you know on the SKX, and the hour kind of halfway tip for the second hand. Another thing that I noticed, and that is not crucial if the guy modded the watch maybe, is the date wheel. But it's crucial that you may open the movement as I was opening it. So a date wheel should be very precise, very much. You see how here the movement is not like on the center and it's black. Here it's white, it's super crisp in my opinion, and it's just on point. It doesn't go even up or down, it's good. When you try to turn the movement the day or the date with the crown of the watch, it moves automatically, there's no stuttering, it's all great. When you try to do on this one, the date wheel will go up, but the day will not actually go down the first couple of turns, and then it will just go. So you have to look out for that. The second thing, or the next thing I would say is the loom pip here on the bezel. If the loom pip is not recessed like this, if it is applied like this, you have a chance of it being simply replaced for an aftermarket part, or simply being a franken and a fake watch. Now maybe you don't know what franken watch is. It's basically if you take some of the parts of the watch itself that are original and you replace some of the parts. Let's say I replace the hands on this, put it on this one, and hands on this, put it on this one. So that would make it a franken watch. Now let's keep it simple. So basically we talked about the handset, the dial, date window, and the loom pip. Now the next thing that you could notice, but you would have to have both watches like um, each other like this, is this line on the 6, 9 and 12. Here it's a lot thinner than here. Also, what you can do about the dial as we speak of it, you can simply get a flashlight, charge the luminescence in the dial, of course, and see which watch has the true loom, because the fakes will not have any loom, or the loom will fade quite quickly. And sorry, the fake, yeah, and the real one will stay consistent at least 5 or more minutes. So that's what I noticed. Now, let's keep looking at the back side of the watch. If I can show you, yeah, you can see, you will be able to see. So, do not look at the movement, besides this one being fake, for now at least. You can notice how the crown guards here are a lot slimmer, and you'll have to be looking at the upper crown guard, not this one right here, because this one you don't see so much of a difference, but here this crown guard looks a lot more slimmer than this one. This one looks a lot thicker. Keep that in mind. Now some people say that this here WP that you see here, or this way is it A that you see here, is simply a sign of correct. But I do not think so, because this one has A and this one has WP, and this one is original, this one is not. The movement inside, I won't open this one because I already opened it. I don't want any more exposure to it. But here you can see that when you open it, the movement looks like the NH35, but the rotor, the wheel that rotates and gives power, is simply showing that the movement is some Chinese movement that is not correct. Also, I think you would notice, if you understand the movements better than myself, you could notice that something is wrong. So that is with that. I'm going to screw this back and show you a couple more differences. Okay, so there are two more differences that I want to show you, and they're connected to the caseback and the crown guard themselves. So when you look here at the crown guards, you see how they protrude a lot downward, and they actually get like 50% of the guard on the crown. But when you focus on this one, you can see that it's much more of the guarding that the crown, that guard crowns do on the crown. It's more like 75% than it's on this one. You can clearly just see the difference. And another thing is the caseback. If the caseback looks thick like this rather than thin like this, I will actually do this so you could see watches. Okay. You see what the difference is when you take both watches. The fake one, which is the down one, and the upper one is the real one. You can just see how thick, even on this angle, you can just see how thick the caseback actually is on the watch. And I mean, I think that's it, what I noticed about it. So let's just recap everything. Fake aftermarket, not the dial, but aftermarket hands. Blackout date wheel. Here is white. Recessed bezel. Here is only applied. The crown guards are more fuller, protect the crown more. Here, the crown guard don't protect the crown more. The caseback is thin on the original one. On the fake one, it is thick. And yeah, the crown guards, especially the upper one, is way more thinner than this one. Okay, so that's kind of the end of the video. I just hope you got some like useful information about the watch. I bought this one with my own money, as I got scammed actually for the fake one. But at least I got scammed, not you. So you kind of can get the idea of what you have to look at if you're deciding to buy one. And please, if you will, even if the hands are switched, even if the date wheel is blacked out, even if the caseback is thick, everything might be even a modification. Only check for the movement. The movement is the only thing that is going to run on the watch. If the movement is fake, then I guess the whole watch is fake. But other than that, I hope you got some useful information about this, and I hope I helped, and that was maybe even interesting to watch to some of you. So that's all that I can provide for today. God bless you all, and peace.